A program does not necessarily reflect the views of News Radio 830 KHVH, its staff, or management.
It's time to enter the world of real estate in Oahu with Hawaii's only true real estate radio show, the Team Lally Real Estate Show. Grab a pen and get ready to take notes. For the next full hour, Hawaii's premier real estate leader, Adrienne Lally, and Attilio Leonardi will bring you the latest in real estate news and real-world strategies on how they can guarantee to sell your home at a price and deadline you agree to, or they'll buy it. Now, here are your hosts, Adrienne and Attilio.
Welcome to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed sale. If you have any questions regarding real estate, you can give us a call here at the station by calling 521-8383. That's 521-8383, or visit us on the web at teamlally.com, and that's Lally.
Well, hey, everybody, this is Attilio. You know, I was running with the bulls in Spain the other day, and this lady came up to me and asked me a whole bunch of tax and legal questions, and I said, you know, those are great questions, but I highly recommend you seek the appropriate licensed professional. And then I said, but Mom, what other kind of questions do you have? Yes, I was running with the bulls with my mom. Anyway, so on this show, if you hear anything that may be deemed as tax or legal advice, please seek an attorney or a CPA, because today we're going to talk about real estate.
Yes, we are. And I don't have a quote for today.
You don't have a quote for today. You know, I have a quote.
Okay, what is your quote?
I am just full of quotes.
Okay.
I don't think she used the word quote, though, when she said, I'm full of quotes.
No.
Anyway, so my quote of the day is that it's okay to make mistakes so long as they're new ones.
Yes, I've never made that mistake before.
What do you mean, new mistake? You've
gotta,
never made a new mistake. Everybody makes new mistakes.
You've got to learn from them.
Yes, because it's bad if you do the same one over and over, right? What's the saying? It's bad on what? Bad on me if I do it once, bad on you if I do it twice, or no, the other way around. So anyway, the quote of today, it's okay to make mistakes so long as they're new ones.
New mistakes.
Yes.
Helps you to learn.
Okay, so what did we learn? Are we going to tie in some kind of learning story from that?
Yes, we do have I guess it's kind of like a learning and a success story.
Is that South Street?
All in one, yeah, South Street.
Yep, so we had a listing, high-end listing. I'll kind of give you a breakdown of the numbers. We had a first and a second lien. I think the first was about $1 million. Second was about $400,000.
Yep.
And we ended up closing escrow on this thing at what, 700 something?
Well, it was $659,000, but then the buyer brought about $40,000.
Yeah, so it was about
pay off the
7
EOAO.
something. So the first took probably a couple $100,000 short.
More than a couple hundred.
And then the second took a whole pile.
I would say like 300,000 or 350.
Yeah.
Probably more. Probably closer to 400,000 short on the first, and then how much did the second get?
The second they got a little bit now, and then there'll be further negotiations on the deficiency, and that's to be TBA, to be determined. But the more interesting part of this is the client that we have worked with for the longest period of time. How long?
Was it 4 years?
I looked at my notes I usually, when I do the intake, I put the date on when we sit down.
What was our start date?
June 9th.
What year?
2009. Was it 9? Or 10? No, it was 9.
2009.
June 2009. We just basically finished up with this client, what?
Last week.
Last week. So you do the math. That's quite a long time to do a short sale. So in the words of Churchill, never, ever, ever give up. And we didn't, and we closed it. And Howard Nett, he's our secret weapon, but now you know his name, so it's not a secret anymore. But he's one of our assistants, and he worked really long and hard on that one and helped us put it through. And speaking of which, we work in a team concept. So what are some of the benefits of working with a real estate team as opposed to a solo agent?
Well, your listing will not go on vacation when your agent does.
Yes.
That's one.
We use the showing service. So if somebody needs to, we're on the radio right now. Are we going to be taking calls for showings while we're on the radio?
No.
No, not unless you want to call in the studio, but we're still going to send you back to our showing service, which is available for you right now while we're on the radio.
That's true.
So those are key things in why you want to work with, some benefits of working with a real estate team. We never give up. Persistence pays off.
So, but I just want to clarify something. It wasn't that it just took us that long to get the deal negotiated, because we had it worked out with several other buyers.
Yes.
And the problem is that
challenge,
excuse me, that we run into with the short sales is that, buyers are putting in offers on other properties, or just because of the time, life happens, things happen, and so it falls, they fall through. So we got to go start over with a new buyer. And then next thing you know, we have to start negotiations all over again. Things change, people change positions. So the deal that was good before is no longer valid.
The analogy I use with the buyer agents or people when I'm talking on this topic, you know when you get the plate and you put it on the stick, and you're like you got to spin the plate, and if you stop spinning the plate falls off the stick.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's a normal transaction. One stick, one plate. Here's a short sale. So we got one stick represents, with the plate is the first lien holder. We got another stick representing the second lien holder. We got another stick representing the AOAO.
Oh, which, by the way, that was a huge challenge all in itself. I think they were probably...
Maybe that was a couple sticks there.
Yeah, I think they were worse than the first and the second lien holder.
So you got the plate spinning, one stick, second stick, third stick. Then you got the homeowner. You got to make sure that they're taking care of with their stick and their plate. Then you have the buyers, and those buyers will come and go, and those plates will crash off of that stick and break. And then you got to find another buyer, get another plate going. And you only have so many hands. So a short sale or distressed short sale is like once you get one plate ready and it's spinning, that means you got an approval. Then you got to go check on the other one, and you're running back and forth with all these sticks. And how you get it closed is just like the guy that you're going to see in Vegas who's got 9 of those things going at the same time. He goes, yalla! And then that's when you close escrow before the plates start spinning off the sticks and crashing on the ground. So that's what it takes to do a distressed short sale, and then try doing that for 3 years.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We learned a lot.
Yes, we did. It was a great learning experience, and we've made new friends.
So, by the way, I think you should interview us if you're thinking about buying or selling real estate. A good number to call is?
They could call my cell, which is 227-2703. That's 227-2703. Call us. Schedule a time. We're not scary salespeople. We're not going to jump on you and bite you in the neck and make you do business with us. We're just going to sit down with you, educate you, and help you get enough information to make the best decision for your family. That's true. Speaking of education. Yes, speaking of education, and no homework. For your children's kindergarten through 12th grade needs, we recommend American Renaissance Academy located in Kapolei. Yes. They provide students a rigorous, individualized, and comprehensive college preparatory education. It's accomplished by challenging students to think critically and creatively. You can check them out on arahawaii.org. That's arahawaii.org. Or you can check them out on our website under our business partner links. Yeah, and so we want to clarify. It doesn't mean they don't have homework. What they do is they have a learning lab. A learning lab. So as long as your child is good with their time management during learning lab, there will be no homework. And they'll help them with that. Because you know what kids think about no homework? So you know what? And then they've done studies. If the child doesn't have a whole pile of homework when they get home after school, they can spend more quality time with us hyper busy average Americans nowadays. You need more quality time with your children. That's right. Yes, do we want to speaking of quality time with children, do we want to tell them about a featured property? See how I make that connection, which is absolutely no connection whatsoever. Well, I mean, it could be. Like maybe the buyer is going to have a family with lots of children. Well, you know what? That's going to be our new radio technique. We'll just say, speaking of which, and then just have two completely unrelated topics. Alrighty. So, I kind of felt like this is a misbehaved child, this one right here. Yeah. She's naughty. That's okay. All right, so this one is an open house tomorrow. It's at the Kaina Kai Townhomes in Ocean Point. Yes. It's a short sale, listed at $275,000. 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath, built in 2002, a little over 1,000 square feet. Yes.
and maintenance fees of $385. So it's priced very aggressively, partly because...
Yeah, well, we're having some little challenges with showings and things like that, but that's okay. With those challenges spells opportunity for you as a potential buyer.
That's right.
And if you can get in there and so the tenant's not allowing me to take pictures or video, so I don't want you thinking, oh, these guys are so slick talking about your pictures and video, and then I look at this listing and there's no horrible pictures. I had to use the pictures they used when they were renting it, and so your opportunity to see that is at the open, which is again when?
Tomorrow from 3 to 5.
Yes.
And then we have another one scheduled on the 20th from 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So go check it out.
And again, we get short sales done. We've completed how many?
You know what? Over 250, probably close to 300.
Probably close to 300. So, yeah, we get them done. So don't worry about, I don't want to put an offer on that. They never close. We close them all the time.
That is true.
Okay.
Okay, so, by the way, what do we recommend for also getting your home sold?
Well, one of the things we recommend is to get the most value in regards to getting your home ready for sale is a professional cleaning. And the cleaning company we recommend is Spots Cleaning and Maintenance. Give Flo or Frank a call at 383-5843. Again, that's 383-5843. Or so you can check out our teamlally.com, LLY. Check out our business directory. They are licensed and insured and can do residential and commercial cleaning. Look, folks, I'm a certified clean freak. Just ask my wife. This is the only company I trust to clean my properties.
Okay, so I think we're going to have to take a short break.
No community event. We'll tell them about this awesome community events coming back up. But after the break?
After the break, we can talk about the community events, but we're also going to have a special guest on who's going to be talking about solar.
Information that's going to change your life forever. Yes.
Hey, Sean Hannity here with some important news for home sellers. The marketing plan that your realtor uses for attracting buyers is critical to create demand to sell it for the most money possible. In Honolulu, the realtor you need to talk to is Adrienne Lally of Team Lally, who has a national marketing program to guarantee to sell your home at a price and a deadline that you agree to, or she'll have it bought for cash. Now, while the average agent attracts few buyers a month and sells less than 10 homes a year, Adrienne, on average, attracts hundreds of buyers every month and sells homes each and every week. If you're not happy along the way, she lets you fire her and pay nothing. Call Adrienne Lally of Team Lally today at 227-2703. That's 227-2703. Or go to the web, teamlallyrealestateshow.com. That's teamlallyrealestateshow.com. And don't forget, by the way, check out Team Lally Real Estate and the show every Saturday morning right here on KHVH.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the island. 227-2703.
Are you a veteran interested in purchasing a home? If so, you qualify for the great benefits allowed by the VA Home Loan Program. Benefits like no down payment required, reduced closing costs, and flexible qualifying guidelines. Hawaii VA Loans is Hawaii's VA loan specialist who can educate you on all of these benefits and help you get on track with getting pre-approved for a VA loan.
For more information on how you can tap into this great resource, go to hawaiivaloans.com to download their free 24-page ebook. As a special bonus, after downloading the informative guide, you'll be instructed on how you can earn a $1,000 closing credit on your next home purchase. So what are you waiting for? Get your free VA loan ebook and a $1,000 closing credit by going to hawaiivaloans.com or give them a call at 792-4251. That's 792-4251.
Well, welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed sale here on AM 830 KHVH. We're on every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. If you have any questions regarding real estate or solar, give us a call here at the station. That number is 521-8383. That's 521-8383.
So before we bring on our secret guests, and so you can ask all those brilliant questions about solar, we want to tell you about a community event that's coming up that's dear and near to Adrienne's heart. And what is that?
What is that? Well, that's Skate 08.
Skate 08.
Yes.
What is that? Roller skates? Skateboards? What kind of skates?
Roller derby.
Roller derby.
So it's going to be next Saturday from 12 to 7 over at Palama Settlements. And we're having skaters from all over the U.S. and even, I think, some international skaters that are going to be there. So it's going to be a fun event. You can go to our Facebook fan page. There's information posted there. And I think we even have some on teamlally.com.
Yes.
So.
Yes, and you guys call them bouts.
Yes.
When I hear the word bout, I'm thinking like jousting and, like people with gloves and MMA cages and all that. But that's not the kind of bouts you guys have. You guys go on a flat track and all of that. But go check it out.
Yes.
Ladies on skates.
That's right. Next Saturday starts at 12, and it's a $10 admission.
Yeah, and they don't use their real names. They have these derby names.
Yes, they do.
What is your derby name?
My derby name is Lally Gag Her.
And do we have any other derby people on Team Lally?
We have Cotton Candy.
Cotton Candy, 75 cents.
Yep.
Told her, she got to increase that, got inflation. All right, so.
Okay, moving on now.
Our guest.
To our guest. All right, so our guest is about to not be so secret anymore. It's Gregg Murphy. He's Director of Sales from Revolution. And it's almost been a year since he's been on our show. I think he was on last year, February 11th to be exact. Gregg, are you there?
I am here.
Well, thanks so much for calling in and joining us.
Well, aloha, Team Lally. It's great to be back. And I'm seeing your guys' signs all over the place. You're selling from home.
Yeah, that's what we like.
And we're seeing your signs all over the place. You guys are installing some solar.
Well, that's a good thing. It's a lot of folks in Hawaii are definitely taking advantage of the benefits of solar. That's for sure.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Greg.
Yeah, so I got into business back in the late 90s. I put a solar system on my home. Nobody installed back in those days, so I grabbed some books and learned about how it all comes together and how it works. And folks started coming and asking me, what is that? How do you make it work? So built a business out of it and started consulting all over the world, actually. And then I partnered up with Revolution back in 2009, and boy, it's just been a rocket ride since.
Yeah.
So Gregg, real quick, the house that you built your first system on, that was not here in Hawaii, was it? It was in another state?
That one was in another state, right.
And so you've moved up. Before, when you first did your system, you were using peanut butter, butter knives, and Q-tips. Now you actually have PV tools and electricians and high-tech equipment.
Things have grown for the better, that's for sure.
Yeah, so nobody has to go over there and download, stay at a Motel 8 and then download a bunch of stuff from Wikipedia. They can just call you guys. By the way, what's a good number to call your company?
That's a great question. So we're at 748-8888, and that's 748-8888.
Or you can check you guys out on the web, and now it's Revolution, and spell that for us.
I'll do so. REVOLUSUN.com. One more time. REVOLUSUN.com.
All right.
Or you could just Google who does the most PV installations in the state of Hawaii. Because I noticed on your guys' website, it's like you and then the competition. It's like you're just killing it. There's like triple the amount.
Yes.
It's been great, and our referral business is really high, and when you see a good installation, folks want to tell their friends, and that's why we have so many installations happening here in Hawaii.
Yeah, and I think with you guys' installations, it's a long-term relationship with that client because these things are going to be up there for a while.
That's right. Our systems, when we're putting them on people's roofs, the solar panels themselves have a warranty for 25 years.
Wow.
Nothing I own has a 25-year warranty. But when Revolution installs, we're mounting these systems to your roof, we're actually designing it for 40-plus years to last upon the rooftop.
Yes.
And so that's one of the ways our quality is much, much higher than what you see from the peanut butter and Q-tips, as you mentioned.
Yes. Come a long way.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, we got a couple questions for you.
Yeah,
Great.
we do. So I know you touched on it a little bit, but could you explain to us more about what differentiates Revolution from many of the other choices that consumers have?
Yeah, you mentioned some, but give us more.
Yeah, will do. I think the biggest thing you're going to find out there is, there's approximately 300 installers just in Oahu right now.
Wow.
And so there's a lot of choices for homeowners to make, no question about it. I think the biggest thing is Revolution puts money aside for warranties in the future. So in other words, if we could have our competitor come in and they'll put the system in for a little bit less than Revolution, but where are these folks going to be 20 years from now to service the equipment?
Mm-hmm.
And so we're assuring the stability of Revolution here on Maui, Big Island, and Oahu for years to come by making sure we have warranties for them. And so we're putting money aside, making sure they're taken care of there.
Well, it's good that you mentioned the Outer Islands because we know that this show actually does reach listeners on the Outer Islands because we've had other people call us from there.
I think they like to be referred to as neighbor islands.
Neighbor islands. They're like our neighbors. Well, Planet Earth is our neighbor, too, because this also goes out on iHeartRadio, so you could be in a cave in Afghanistan and still be listening to us right now. More questions. We have more questions.
Okay, so this is probably a question you get a lot about the tax credits offered by the federal and state. How exactly does that work?
What is the latest on that?
Right. You guys probably heard about the change there a little bit, huh?
Yeah, what was it? January 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah.
First.
So the change came in and it made a lot of folks a little nervous. But, it's the tax credits are still pretty amazing. So, in other words, you can put a system on your roof today, even with the current tax credits, you have a payback of still about 6 years, which is phenomenal. Nationwide, you're seeing a payback right around, let's say, 7 years. So we're still bucking the trend there. And when you look at the tax credits and payback, a lot of folks from a less expensive system, lower quality, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to find that the payback might be 5.5 years compared to a Revolution system designed to last 45 years, might be a 6-year payback. Mm-hmm. So it's when you break it down, that's one of the reasons why we're getting so much business right now.
Yes. And even if those things weren't around, I mean, it just kind of makes sense with our high utility costs, right? Even if we didn't have the rebates and credits and all of that.
It does.
Yeah.
The challenge that we're facing right now, the tax credits, we're really grateful for the state and the federal government.
Yes.
Because still right now, if they were to take the tax credits away, the average homeowner in Hawaii could not afford a system. So we still need those tax credits to make it affordable. But here's what's going to happen. The cost of solar panels will continue to drop.
Yes.
As they continue to drop, the solar tax credits now start disappearing a little bit. Mm-hmm. And that's what's happened. Mm. So the tax credits have done their job and are continuing to do their job. So this is where you see a perfect mixture of our government helping the public sector, helping the state of Hawaii, and it's actually doing a great thing for our state.
Yeah, so for those of you constituents, that's what we call people who vote. When your politician comes knocking on your door, sends you a postcard, or wants you to come to their fundraiser dinner, one of the questions you might want to ask is, hey, what are your thoughts on these tax credits for solar panels on your roof?
Yep.
Great question.
Yeah.
So speaking of the cost of the panels, even with the tax credits, they can still be pretty pricey. What kind of options do customers have? I noticed that there's a buy option and then a lease option.
Right.
That you offer.
Right. We do. We offer. One of the biggest challenges that most folks have is they don't have money lying around right now in this economy to be able to pay for a solar electric. So what we've got to purchase the system, now it's always best financial to purchase a system, right? And you look at the numbers.
Yes.
And we have financing options with like Bank of Hawaii, to where we can put a solar system on your roof for absolutely no money out of pocket. Your electric bill is $400 a month. Well, see, you're not paying that electric bill at HECO anymore because it's being taken care of by the sun.
Yes.
And you just keep making that same $400 a month payment towards your system, and it's paid off in about 6 years, and you have no more electric bills for the rest of your life. Great, right? And the other aspect is, let's say you cannot take the tax credit, or you might not have equity in your home.
Yeah.
That's where the lease system is phenomenal. So what happens there is, let's say you have a $400 electric bill. Well, Revolution can install a solar system on your roof with no money out of pocket, okay? And instead of paying $400 a month, now we can lock you in, say, at about $250 or $300 a month. And it's incredible. So you save money the first month the thing goes on your roof, and the benefit for the lease companies, they take the tax credit.
Yes.
And they get those benefits. So it's a great thing for lease companies, and it's a great thing for the homeowner.
Now, what happens if the homeowner sells the home? Can the new homeowner assume that situation, or how does that work?
That's a great question. And there are a lot of mainland companies now who have come into Hawaii who you need to really look at the fine print on those agreements.
Yes.
And so with the leases that Revolution offers, you can absolutely transfer that new agreement to the homeowner, or at the time of sale, the system can be purchased by the new homeowner.
Okay.
So either way, and they can include it in the mortgage, and it's a great way to do it.
Yeah, and what people that are thinking of selling, that are either thinking about getting PV or have it already, is a recent change to the seller's disclosure is that you got to put on there your, what is it, Adrienne?
Your electric bill from the last 3 months.
Last 3 months. If you're the owner and you're the one writing a check to HECO, you have to put, it's required by law, it's Chapter 508, I think, Hawaii Revised Statute. You have to put on there what your electric bill is, because that is becoming a major part of the decision-making when people are looking at purchasing a home, is what's your electric bill?
Yeah, it's not fun to get a surprise, humongous bill your first month in there.
So if you zeroed out, what is it, $18?
Exactly. It's actually down to $16.67 now.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Right. Isn't that neat?
So putting that on the seller's disclosure is a great selling benefit.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we do need to take a quick break for the news at the bottom of the hour here, but when we come back,
stay with us, Gregg.
Yeah, we're going to have some more questions for Gregg from Revolution.
Perfect.
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
The News Authority in Honolulu is News Radio 830 KHVH.
It's 73 degrees, mostly cloudy in Honolulu. I'm Julia Norton-Dennis. Here's what's happening. French President François Hollande is raising the country's domestic terror threat level after taking military action against al-Qaeda-linked forces in Mali and Somalia. Hollande is promising to increase protection at public buildings and transportation networks. France has been fighting Islamist forces in 2 African countries. French aircraft and troops are backing soldiers in Mali, where the al-Qaeda-linked groups have taken control of the northern desert region. Meanwhile, French commandos launched a failed attempt to rescue an intelligence agent in Somalia. Al-Shabaab captured the agent more than 3 years ago. France says one of its soldiers and the hostage were killed in the botched raid, but Al-Shabaab claims it's still holding the man and a French soldier. Hawaii State epidemiologist Dr. Sarah Park is urging residents to get the flu vaccine, particularly travelers and those welcoming guests from mainland U.S. states. Flu activity in the state is at a low, steady level as much of the rest of the U.S. sees widespread activity of the virus. Prosecutors on the Big Island have charged a man who ran over his 3-year-old son after the toddler fell out of the pickup truck Wednesday. 38-year-old Pedro Peter of Kailua Kona has been charged with manslaughter in the boy's death, along with numerous other violations related to the incident. An Arizona nonprofit hospital chain is interested in operating 8 public hospitals on Maui and the Big Island. Hawaii News Now reports that Phoenix-based Banner Health is talking with state officials and has made an initial conceptual offer to take over operations at Maui Memorial Center, Hilo Medical Center, and Kona Community Hospital. High surf advisory for East Shores, mostly sunny, light variable winds, high in the 80s. Tonight, widespread haze, low around 69. Tomorrow, hazy. Currently in Honolulu, 73.
When you're trying to find the best of the best, don't settle for an agent that's just like the rest. Pick a team that knows just what to do. From buying or selling, we work hard for you. Team Lally, the best real estate in the islands. 227-2703.
Did you know you can get a mortgage loan for a purchase with little or no down payment? Well, you can with Jeff Howard of Man Mortgage. That's right. There are a number of low down payment loans available, such as FHA, VA, USDA, and conventional loans, with some requiring no money down to as little as 3.5% down. With Jeff Howard of Man Mortgage, they can even offer ways to also provide no closing cost loans. That's all the costs built into your interest rate to allow you, on some products, to walk into a home with nothing out of pocket. Look Jeff Howard up on the web at teamhowardhomeloans.com. That's teamhowardhomeloans.com. Or call 258-7653. That's 258-7653. That's also 258-SOLD. NMLS license number 470411. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
Hey, listen, folks, before we jump back in, here's yet again another great success story from Adrienne Lally and her team. Now, we all know this, not everyone has a house they're trying to sell. Some of you folks may even have condominiums to put on the market. Well, this success story is about a Waikiki condo, and here's what happened. Adrienne Lally listed a Waikiki condo, and after just a couple of days on the market, that's just 2 days on the market, Adrienne had 2 full-price cash offers. Now, even better than that, the condo closed in, are you ready, just 10 days. That's right, just 10 days. Now, these success stories results, they speak for themselves, but what you need to do is give Adrienne a call. Call today. Find out how Team Lally can help you. And remember this, that Adrienne Lally guarantees to sell your home for the amount agreed to by the deadline you set, or she'll buy your home for cash. Do this. Give Team Lally a call today, 227-2703, so they can help you too. And be sure to listen to the Team Lally radio program every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon here on KHVH Radio.
Party people!
Welcome back, and thanks for listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show here on AM 830 KHVH. I'm Adrienne.
And I'm Attilio.
And today we're talking about solar with Gregg Murphy from Revolution.
Yes. Hi, Greg. You still there?
Hey, guys. I'm still here.
Okay.
All right. So we have some more questions for you, Greg.
Great.
All right. So what is the biggest misconception that people have about solar?
PV.
Yeah. So the biggest misconception is affordability. And most folks think they cannot afford it. Consider this, right? So you're making a monthly payment to HECO every single month, okay? Now, we can take that exact same monthly payment, and you keep making that same monthly payment, and your bill and your system's paid off in about 6 years, right? Secondly, an average homeowner in Hawaii is going to end up paying HECO approximately $198,000 in the next 25 years.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Electricity, that's average, right? And so you signed up for a monthly payment that's increasing on average about 5.9% every year. And there's no way you can ever pay this off. We're offering you, Revolution, an opportunity to put a system on your roof with no money out of pocket, no change in your cash flow whatsoever, and now you can control those costs. And imagine what you could do with $198,000 in the next 25 years.
So you saying $198,000? What they're going to spend on electricity? I'm like, I'm going to disconnect my house from HECO. I'm going to go caveman, and then I'm going to buy a townhome with the savings.
I could come talk to you guys and go buy a home, huh?
I don't. My boy and I, we go camping. I don't think the wife and my other kids would be into that. There'd be riots in the street at my place if we disconnected the electricity.
I think instead you just talk to Revolution, because after 6 years, the bill goes away after 6 years. Where everyone, if you don't have the solar, then you're just paying.
I tell you, but I live in Hawaiian Homes out in Kapolei. Kaupea is the neighborhood, and PV is it's like every other house. I see the trucks are out there like every other weekend.
That's right.
It's going crazy.
What a great area to put PV, no doubt.
Yeah, lots of sun.
All right. So, Greg, you guys do a lot of community education. Now, you have a community education seminar. When is the next one, and can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Right. So one of the things we do is we focus on solar seminars, and we'll have them at community libraries. And the benefit is you come and you learn about solar electricity, learn about the benefits. What's the future of solar? What's the future of the energy in Hawaii?
Mm-hmm.
Again, we're in an island. We are one of the most remote places in the world. So energy will continue to be a big issue for us here. Mm-hmm. And so we look at the different options that are available, and we show you and explain what are the 3 top questions you need to ask every contractor before they start drilling holes into your roof. And so we equip folks with information, and then as they're doing their comparative analysis, they can look at see which one stacks up the best and make their decision based on that.
Yes. Well, that's good. That's what we do, too. People say, well, you're great salespeople. I say, we don't sell anybody anything. We provide you with as much information as possible for you to make the best educated decision for your family. So speaking of, we have some more questions.
Yes, we do. So could you share a recent success story with us?
I can. We had a couple who was just about ready to retire.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Greg, we really got hit back in 2005 and 8 with the economy and on our retirement. And our income is not increasing at 6% every year like ECO is. We're really concerned about what our electric bill will be 20 years from now. And because he looked at the numbers and he said, since 2010, they were paying $156 a month to ECO.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're paying $248 a month.
Wow.
And he's going, what's it going to be, $400? My income is not increasing like that.
Yes.
So for these folks, we put a solar system on his roof, and he now knows. They did a leap. They know exactly what their monthly payment is going to be 20 years from now.
Mm-hmm. And
that gave them a lot of security, a lot of confidence in knowing that their income is protected against that piece their rate increases.
Well, I tell you, I definitely got to get the PV because I don't want to be one of them old people eating cat food because I can't afford to pay my electric bill.
So if you're interested in talking with Revolution, you can call them at 748-8888.
Or check them out on the internet, on the web, revolusun.com. That's R-E-V, V as in Victor, O-L-U, and the word sun, S-U-N.com.
Okay, so we have one more question for you, Greg, before we let you go.
Great.
Looks like you guys have solar open houses. There's a couple this weekend.
You guys got a bunch of them going on this weekend. I looked at your website.
We do.
We have two of them today.
5.
Yeah.
We have about 5 going on. And here's the thing is our homeowners, by the way, they love it, right? Yeah. When we install a solar system on the roof, what happens is that our project developers will be at the home, and new folks will come and follow our signs, and you get to see how the solar electricity integrates in the home.
Yes.
You get to actually watch that HECO meter spin backwards. It is the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life, by the way. And when you see how we interact with the home, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
But the second benefit is that homeowner, if they come and somebody buys a system from that solar open house, that homeowner receives $500.
Ooh, some referral action.
Referral action. Listen to this. One of our homeowners has received over $15,000 in referrals back from us.
Wow.
Holy moly.
He completely paid for his system by just doing referrals. So it's pretty exciting.
So he went from doing illegal gambling in his garage to doing a solar open house. This is a true success story.
That is legit.
And football season just started. No.
Exactly.
So anyway, the information, in case you guys are wondering, check out their website, because you guys have an awesome website. Check out the website. It's going to tell you the different locations, but we'll give you the two for today. From 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., looks like both of them. You got one in Waipahu at 94-1001 Ho'ola Street. That's Hohola Street, 94-. I'm sure. Do you guys?
They have the signs.
You guys put out more than the one sign in front of the house, right? You guys put a couple A-frames around.
We do.
Yes.
We put out usually about 8 to 10 signs, so you can actually follow your way right around there.
Yeah. So you guys do it just like the realtors, and then you got one out in Honolulu, 234 Anapalu Street. That's 234 Anapalu Street. Look for the signs today from 11 to 4. And tell those homeowners we want to cut. No, I'm just kidding. Tell them they're getting promoted here on the real estate show, so be ready for busloads of people to show up.
They're gonna love it.
Yeah. Anyway, so you got that. That's awesome, that referral program, man. It's like even more reason. So, and that's smart that you guys do that, because what's a better way to talk about your guys' program and what you do than an existing happy homeowner?
It's a great thing. They love it, and we also get one last thing is we Revolution was just honored. We just won the #1 installer in the nation.
Wow.
Through SunPower, and so they look at the quality of the installations and how many people are putting systems on the roof. And we're here in Oahu and Big Island in Maui doing that. So it's been pretty exciting to see that. So we're really excited about the award.
Now, one last thing on the business side of your deal. You guys talking about franchises. Are you offering franchises here or in the mainland?
In the mainland.
Oh, right.
And we've already got 2 of them launched right now. Actually, believe it or not, in the East Coast. So we're flying as far as humanly possible to the other side of the continent.
Yeah.
And, boy, they're doing great over there because their rates are really high as well. And it's been really fun to see them take off.
Cool. All right. Anything else for Gregg?
I don't think so. But thank you so much, Gregg, for calling in and educating us about solar and Revolution. And congratulations on your guys' award there. That's awesome.
Yeah, and hey, awesome. We appreciate you coming on the show, because you know what? You're one of our first guests, and we didn't even do like an anniversary show. We're just rolled past. We've come on past 1 year.
Yeah.
I love it.
And we're still here, which is good, which means people are responding, and we're busy, and we like helping people.
Excellent. Well, we love listening to your show as well. It's very informative, you guys. I really appreciate you having me on.
Thank you so much.
Talk about solar again.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Gregg.
Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You too. Aloha.
All right. So we're going to take a short break, but don't go too far. When we come back, we're going to have some more featured properties.
Yes.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know.
Need a property manager? Hire the broker, Alana Jo Dela Cruz, with Kama'aina Property Management. 398-2119. That's 398-2119. Or you can go to payrentformoveout.com. The way your property is managed today determines its value tomorrow. Call Alana Jo Dela Cruz for all your property management needs. 398-2119. Hawaii is one of the most beautiful places to live. With our gorgeous weather and perfect tropical climate, it's the ultimate paradise. However, pests love living here just as much as we do. Pests like cockroaches, termites, ants, and even rodents thrive within our very own homes. Ew!
Keeping them out is important for safety of your family as well as the structural integrity of your home. Let Kama'aina Termite and Pest Control keep your home clear of these unwanted pests. We offer smart, reasonable, and effective programs for your property. With more than 30 years of experience, let the Kama'aina team protect your investment. Call us today for a free estimate, 591-9997. Again, that's 591-9997.
In every real estate transaction, there is a virtual silent partner, the escrow company. They are there to make certain that the transaction keeps on track and that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. We like working with Hawaii Escrow and Title. They close our transactions on time with professionalism and aloha.
We're happy to recommend Hawaii Escrow and Title for any escrow and title services, providing Hawaii's community with exceptional escrow and title services since 1972. Check them out on the web at hetinc.com. That's hetinc.com.
Welcome back. This is Adrienne.
And this is Attilio.
And you're listening to the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the Guaranteed Sale program here on AM 830 KHVH. We're on every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. If you have any questions regarding real estate, give us a call here at the station. That number is 521-8383.
What's that number?
521-8383. Or visit us on our website at teamlally.com. And that's Lally.
By the way, if you're buying a home that may have had remodeling done to it, we recommend Permit Check. Purchasing a permit check. Now, you're saying, what is a permit check?
Tell me more.
Okay,
what is a
I'm
permit
glad you
check?
asked. Well, what they do is they certify the major components of a property are permitted. Permit Check will pull all the permits and drawings on file for the property at the Department of Planning and Permitting, that's DPP. They will physically inspect your property. All of their inspectors and evaluations are done by either a licensed general contractor or architectural design professional. Check it out at permit-check.com or give them a call at 652-3500. That number is 652-3500. When you go to sell your home, if you got that addition, let's say it's 300 square feet and it's not permitted, what's going to happen?
The buyer's going to have problems with their financing, or they're maybe not going to want to be offering you as much. So
yeah, they're not even going to consider it as part of the appraised value of your home because it's not permitted.
And there's some buyers with the type of financing that they have. It doesn't matter. They won't allow them to purchase the home unless everything is permitted.
Yeah.
So with Permit Check, they also do after the fact permits. So they have the solutions when they find the problems.
So a lot of times now, this is different. You're going to go offer typically, traditionally, the realtors are telling you get a permit package. Now, that just gives you a printout of the permits that are on your home. But DPP doesn't know if you illegally installed a full bath or a full bedroom or a deck on your home. They don't know that.
Doesn't verify.
Yeah, they don't know. That's what this is they're going to come out and verify that you're getting what you paid for, or that you're going to be able to get all the benefits of the features of your home when you go to sell it.
That's right. So give them a call. All right.
Speaking of properties.
Yes, speaking of properties. We have 3 more that are going to be open this weekend. So we got a total of 4 open houses.
Yes.
All right. So we have one in Mililani, Mauka on Ma'alava Street. It's listed at $639,000. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Yes.
Built in 2006. Just a little over 1,500 square feet. And it's going to be open tomorrow from 3:30 to 5.
Yes.
This one is a short sale.
It is a short sale, so you cannot be over the height of 5'1" to purchase this home. No, we'll sell to tall people too.
Yes. Okay, so go check it out. I think Cherie is going to be out there.
Yeah, single family home, vacant, just kind of nice neighborhood.
Yes, beautiful home. It just needs appliances, I think.
Yes. What is that? BYOA. Bring your own appliances.
All right, so and here's another one that we have out in Kaneohe on Malalani. Malalani.
What, only crazy people live there? What's going on?
Malulani Place.
Malulani.
Actually, I think that the people that lived there before were kind of crazy. Looking at there are some crazy paint colors in there, but that's okay. That's easy to fix.
Yes.
All right, so this one's listed at $715,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, and it's just under 2,000 square feet. It has awesome views.
Kaneohe Bay.
Yeah, they took the corners of the house.
Made it into a window.
Just to maximize on the views.
It's a corner window. You know what that is? A window that's in the corner.
So go check it out if you want to go see what a corner window looks like.
Yeah.
It's going to be open tomorrow from 1 to 3. And if you can't make it, you can always go to teamlally.com. We have full video tours of all of our properties there.
Yeah, so right off Kaneohe Bay Drive, kind of like near that P&L drive-in area over there. Look for the signs. They'll take you right to the front door.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Should we go over the last one, or did you want to talk about?
What about that
our
other?
community events.
You know, I want to. How much time we got? We got a couple minutes.
We have
a
3
couple
minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
while we're thinking about how
Okay.
much time we have, we're eating up time.
Oh.
So, you know, my friend Sean Stevenson,
Uh-huh.
I watched the YouTube video. He's a short guy, about 3 feet tall. You know, he's in a wheelchair. And he says, words are not letters squeezed together. Words are packages of emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what else he said? And this guy's an awesome speaker. You should just, Sean Stevenson, addressing Sharp Healthcare. Look it up on YouTube. How you talk to yourself and how healthy you are related. Now you're like, what does that mean? There is a 5-year-old that lives inside of us. We are ignoring it when we go to the fridge, when we have that 12th glass of wine, when we light it up. What are all the words that you're using to talk to yourself? Are you jumping up in the morning and saying, hey, I look sexy? Or are you saying, hey, that's not supposed to jiggle? You better have a vision of your life. It boils down to 3 things. Your health. What else?
Your wealth.
Your relationships. So when you look at people that are successful, they had one thing in common, a clear vision of what they wanted their life to be. And do you think that their inner talk is all positive or is it like super negative?
Positive.
Yeah, it's positive. So Be careful what you say in your own mind and how you talk to your kids, your spouse. Again, words are not letters squeezed together. Words are packages of emotions.
Yes, there's enough negativity on the outside that you don't need to add to it when you're talking to yourself.
So when you're on the road,
be positive.
Show them the aloha, not the bird.
Although I would say that Hawaii drivers are pretty courteous.
Yes.
Compared to, I grew up driving in the D.C. metro area, and it was everyone's honking.
Honking the horn is a form of communication.
Flicking you off.
Yeah.
Give you dirty looks.
But here we drive aloha.
Yeah, like they throw the shaka and sure.
Go in, take the stall.
Mm-hmm. You're using the blinker? Okay, I'll let you in.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's very courteous.
Do you have some more properties?
We have one more property.
Okay.
Did you want to share this one?
All right, so this one is, Hawaiian Homes.
Close to you.
Hawaiian Homes. No, so this is in Kaupea, Villages of Kapolei in Kapolei.
Mm-hmm.
The address is 91-1049 Haulele Street. And, this is a nice house. This guy's, he does general contracting work. He's a heavy equipment operator. That's enough
home
of that
builder.
person. Yeah, he's a construction background.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the highlights of this home is they've pretty much created stamped concrete sidewalks all the way around and this huge patio, covered patio. He's got the flat screen TV coming down. He's got the outdoor furniture set. So you're literally bringing, what's great about Hawaii? What's one of the awesome things about Hawaii?
Our weather here.
Our weather. So instead of being all cooped up in the house and only enjoying the inner space of your home, he's taken that outer space and inner space and he took the sliding glass door out and put in French doors. So you open that French door from your dining room, boom, right into this outdoor living area. Huge back grassy green yard area. Perfect for entertaining, local style, mainland style, any kind of style while watching the game. And it's just beautiful. And this is going to be our first open house. Okay, so 91-1049 Haulele Street in Kaupea in Kapolei. Follow the signs.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday from
1 to 3.
1 to 3. It is leasehold, so you must be half Hawaiian.
And you have to be verified too.
We don't care.
Around.
We don't care which half. Just half of you needs to be Hawaiian. It can be the upper half, the bottom half, or the left or the right half. But half of you needs to be Hawaiian because it is Hawaiian Homes and it is leasehold.
That is true.
But it's a smoking deal. List price is $459.
Yeah, so come check it out.
Yes.
All right, so I think we're towards the end of our show now.
Are we?
So we want to thank you for listening and thank you to our sponsors.
We have sponsors?
We do.
Well, okay, one of them is Jeff Howard with Team Howard of Man Mortgage.
Okay, Gabe Ame with Hawaii VA Loans and Home Loan Financial.
Denise Kaehu with Hawaii Escrow and Title.
Mike Metz with Kama'aina Termite and Pest Control.
Alana Dela Cruz with Kama'aina Property Management.
Flo and Frank from Spots Cleaning and Maintenance.
Damon Hudson with American Renaissance Academy.
Tad Renshaw and Janice Merlin with Permit Check. If you want to get a hold of any of our sponsors, go to teamlally.com and check out our business partner page under our link section. We also want to give a big thank you to Jimmy, our producer here in the studio.
Awesome, Jimmy.
Yep. Make sure to tune in next week. We're going to have an awesome guest talking about something that will change your life forever.
This is the Team Lally Real Estate Show, home of the guaranteed
Sold program. We can't sell your home at the agreed upon price and terms. We'll have it bought for cash.
Thanks and aloha.
Every weekday morning at 6, the Rick Hamada Program.
Are you kidding me?
KHVH Honolulu, Hawaii's home for Fox News.